together? The Gates Mansion?
Yes.
Percy started laughing one day because he said we're all making the same face because we all were looking around like, it was so mysterious and so corny at the same time.
Wednesday stars Jenna Ortega in one of the most popular Netflix series on Netflix and maybe in general, a comedy, horror, and supernatural fiction. While attending Nevermore Academy, Wednesday Addams attempts to master her emerging psychic ability, thwart a killing spree, and solve the mystery that embroiled her parents 25 years ago.
Wow, you're spanning, you're doing canon. I don't stand a chance. I told you how bad I am at trivia. Okay, what's the next one? I'm ready.
We want to take a look further into the making of this series and see what it was like recording behind the camera.
Just have like someone just the back up and just try and wash it off. Yeah, I think it's quite amazing. Yeah. Thinking about that whole they're finished. Now we don't need to try these on.
But before we get into more of these moments, some trivia for you. How old is the actor Luis Guzmán, who plays Gomez in the series? Leave your answer in the comments down below and stick around to the end of the video to find out if your answer was correct.
Wednesday is so iconic because she's an example of a girl who says, like, I don't have to smile for you, I don't have to be happy for you.
She says the things that the rest of us wish we could say.
During an interview with BuzzFeed, it's funny to see Jenna Ortega get a little tongue-tied when trying to tell the camera what her and the cast are doing there.
We are the cast of Wednesday, and we're gonna take the BuzzFeed quiz. That's not the line. We are the cast of Wednesday, and no, I got it. I'm sorry. I feel the pressure.
Jenna Ortega, Hunter Doohan, Percy Hynes White, Emma Myers, and Joy Sunday share some laughs what they do pick, however.
Or a homicidal maniac, aka no costume, because they look like just like everybody else.
I'm gonna go with that one.
And it's not just the audience that could relate to Wednesday. Jenna Ortega said herself that she has a lot of relations to the character she plays.
A couple of the other cast members said that you are so similar to Wednesday. Do you agree with that?
To an extent, I think I actually remember, I think Percy told me one time on set, I think I said something off camera and he said, I think you're more Wednesday than Wednesday. And with that, I take great appreciation.
We are so used to seeing these characters in their setting of being at home or on their own adventures, but bringing these true to life and maybe somewhat odd characters and putting them in a normal setting like an academy, we get to relate to the Addams in a whole new way.
Go! Our show starts with our protagonist, Wednesday Addams, going to Nevermore Academy because she got into some trouble at her old high school. And there she meets Enid and Xavier and Bianca, and also meets a normie named Tyler. And she also tries to escape the school.
Initially, the film was actually planned to be a stop-motion animation, photographing and then physically manipulating the objects within frame, similar to Coraline. Tim Burton was invited to direct the film while the film was planned for stop-motion animation, but having it being live action I think gives it a more realistic feel in terms of relating to Wednesday and certain things that happened during school.
I was always compared to Wednesday because I'm very dry and I don't think people can tell when I'm being serious or when I'm being sarcastic. And I didn't think it was that bad until we were on set sometimes and Tim might say, oh, that was dark.
And it's great to see all the cast together playing games and trying to figure out Tim Burton's projects using emojis.
I'm trying to think of his movies right now and that does not make sense at all.
Is it Wednesday? Wow.
I believe that's Corpse
Bride.
Corpse Bride. Yep. Did that happen?
That was it. That's right.
It was really interesting to see Jenna Ortega and the rest of the cast react to her dancing scene. She said herself that she choreographed it herself, and even though it might not be the most graceful, that's the point. Wednesday isn't meant to be a graceful person.
This is my favorite scene. We brought this up so many times.
We talked about this the last 2 days. This is like all we've been talking about.
I actually felt really insecure about this. I choreographed that myself, and I think it's very obvious that I'm not a dancer or
No, it's amazing.
I hadn't seen, we hadn't seen her do this.
Yeah, no.
Seeing Wednesday star in a series puts a lot into perspective. Usually the film or series that is created around this family focuses on each member, and it's interesting to see things from Wednesday's perspective. And with the development of psychic powers, it gives the story a whole new twist.
I was accidentally McDonald's girl for a year because 3 unrelated casting directors hired me in McDonald's commercials.
Really?
Yeah.
So you got a McDonald's commercial, and McDonald's was unaware you'd been in their last commercial?
Yeah, the last two.
The last two commercials?
Yeah.
But real quick, make sure you guys check out our Instagram page, linked down in the description. There's a ton of interview moments and memes, so make sure you check it out and give us a follow.
Yeah. But I also got the grooves. Yeah, yeah. Okay, you ready?
The set design had a lot to do with the theming and setting as well. The dark fantasy is infused with director Tim Burton's often gothic style vision and centers around the iconic Addams Family character Wednesday.
Who would you rather have dress you for the Raven, Enid or Thing?
Thing. So, no offense.
You can't say that, it's offensive.
You're right.
Sorry.
He's just got such a good eye, dude.
Yeah. Well, a good hand.
Yeah.
Enid.
Thank you.
They even went as far as specifically having Wednesday wear black and white while the rest of the cast wore very colorful clothing to make her stand out. It sounds simple, but it was challenging to put into practice, said Miles Miller, a co-showrunner with Alfred Go, in a press brief.
You get hit by a car?
Yeah. Yeah, I was on the side of the New Jersey
What
Turnpike
did
for
you
like
choose?
4 hours before someone found me.
If you look at our background extras, for example, you will never see them wearing black or white. Preparing for the Wednesday role was no easy task. Jenna stated that to prepare for the role, she had to take fencing, archery, and canoeing lessons in order to get ready.
Oh my god, get over it. We stole a golf cart and we got in trouble.
But did you really?
Chased down the street.
Yeah, we were chased.
According to actress Jo Sunday, the canoeing lessons were especially strenuous, involving the entire cast and some dozen stuntmen racing each other for an hour daily, with days starting as early as 5:30 in the morning.
The show Wednesday starts with Wednesday Addams, this socially awkward girl getting expelled.
It was also interesting to see how they put together the hands in the series. Originally, Tim Burton wanted to animate the hand the practical way as had been done for the 90s movies. However, they got creative and dressed someone up in a blue mocap suit with a detached hand to give it that disembodied look. It was so funny because the Thing language was just made up on the day, Ortega told Screen Rant.
Face off against in a trivia battle, Bianca or Morticia?
Oh, that's brutal. That's so brutal, and I'm terrible at trivia, and they would both crush me. I can't choose because they would both destroy me.
Tim wanted it to be an actual actor that they did in the 90s film, so it was this magician named Victor. He would wear a full blue suit and he would hide behind walls and underneath beds. Then they built this prosthetic on top of his hand so that it would look like a wrist knob, and he would walk around.
I got Wednesday because I'm not a boss bitch.
Whoa!
Because they said that, not because you're not a boss bitch. I'm so sorry.
I cannot believe that response. You should be ashamed.
I should be.
Tim really liked his mannerisms, and he would spend hours in hair and makeup every day just getting on that hand.
She starts having. She sees one of. Finds out that there was a. Finds out that her father was. She starts like writing a book on her typewriter, and then she finds out that these. Okay.
During another interview, one of the cast members answers an interesting question about the show.
Maybe me, I guess. That was weird. I'll never forget that.
If you're wondering who the least athletic was, just as a contrast to that.
Also, in terms of promotional interviews, the stars who play the members of the family go on to play some more games like Who Said It, where a quote is spoken and the cast must remember what character said it, and along the way, it's interesting to see who gets the correct answers.
My pen is the barrel of the gun. Remind me which side you should be on.
That's an emo band for sure.
Fall Out Boy?
Is it all?
That's crazy.
Jenna Ortega even admitted during another interview that she was always compared to Wednesday's character for most of her childhood, and when she got the call to play the character, she initially thought it was a prank.
I was pretty taken aback. I didn't know if he had any familiarity with who I was, but then also Wednesday I actually was compared to my entire life. So it was just kind of a weird circumstance. I kind of felt like I was being pranked or something.
Overall, the amount of fun it must have been to play this character or to be in such a series about the Addams family seems like a pretty fun experience, and while these characters have had experience in acting before, like Luis Guzmán, who is also known for his role in Narcos and Waiting, a show like this really can kickstart an actor's career in terms of popularity because the Addams family goes way back.
Okay, your fries, your nuggets, your apples. And every single time without fail, I was apples.
Oh.
Which, who goes to McDonald's and wants the
Nobody.
apples? It was like one of the most disappointing experiences of my life.
And as far as the answer to our trivia question, as the oldest actor to play Gomez, Luis Guzmán is 66.
They had you crawling on the floor like an animal.
Crawling on the floor like an animal. And I didn't get to do any of it.
She was good too. She was
I
good.
was good.
Because I would go in for like fencing training or archery or whatever, and I would see you like howling on the floor. She was doing backflips and everything, guys. She would be a good werewolf.
So what do you think about all these moments? Did this series catch your attention, and how was it seeing the Addams family in this setting? Let us know what your thoughts are in the comments down below. Make sure to subscribe with notifications on for more videos just like this. That's it for today though. We'll see you all next time with a brand new video.
Crafty after work, they would like heat up some of the nuggets to give to me after work. Like, oh, we know you wanted the nuggets.
Yeah.
And then you're like charity, it's like a pity project.